Hey everyone. That was meant to be music. There we go. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Toy Tunes, the weekly live stream here on my channel where we gather around the modern day campfires of our iPhone screens and our computer monitors and talk about the week in geek, what transpired, what we hope transpires come sometime in the future, all those things. Even talk about music and probably a little bit of talk about Ted Lasso as well. So if those things are your jam, you came to the right place. I'm Terry Smith, the host of the show. Still Terry Smith, the host of the show. That never changes. Never changes. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be unboxing all kinds of things. We're going to be unboxing this Aces High figure by NECA from NECA. I don't know, is it NECA, NECA? I'm pretty sure it's actually NECA, but I could be wrong. But this is pretty exciting. I just ordered this one on a lark from Big Bad Toy Store. Don't tell my bosses. And also, this came in much bigger than anticipated. So much bigger than anticipated. So we'll be opening that, and will I or will I not act out the Death Star trench battle on a live stream? Not sure I have enough hands for that, but might try it anyway. The pièce de résistance. Oh, actually, one more thing. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. Ghost, my favorite current band, has just released an EP, and I got the vinyl. It's a colored vinyl. I'll reveal that here in a little bit as well. And I'm going to live pose Yoda. You probably already gathered that from the thumbnail if you happen to check out the thumbnail. And I think that's it. I've also been binge watching Moon Knight. I may have some thoughts to talk about on that if we run out of things to talk about. No, that's not really much of a priority though. And I've also got coffee. Legitimately had to go to Starbucks before the show to get this because I am out of coffee in my house. Yeah, that's right. I'm really, really pushing it. Terry Hubbard's cupboard is pretty bare. Pretty bare. Yeah, I had to have an apple for breakfast. In fact, I hope I don't have bits of apple in my teeth. That'd be rude. Anyway, all right, everybody. Well, before we get going, as always, I like to say hello to everybody in the chats, and we got a few people here. Steve Narr is very excited about Yoda. I am too. There we go. First one out of the gate. Lane Kramer. We just call Terry the Grail Collector Man now instead of the God of 1/6 scale posers. I'm not comfortable with the term God, but I'll allow it. There you go. Not to inflate Terry's head or anything. That's funny. The quip about the hair is very funny, Steve. Thank you very much. It's actually getting too long. It's actually starting to weigh a lot. I can actually feel the weight of my hair now without even thinking about it. I can just be like, oh yeah. And I lay down and it gets caught and it gets pulled. I'm like, ah, every time I lay down on the couch. It's really something. Pierre P. from Florida is here. Hello, Pierre. Good to see you as always. Keith Lee, my fellow St. Louisan, is here. I did have a great week. Unfortunately, I can't talk about it. But let's just say that if y'all knew what was in my studio right now, you'd be flipping out. It's really, really cool. Howdy, fellow early birds. I was kind of an early bird today. I was. Won't lie. 6 o'clock. Up and at 'em. 6 o'clock. That's typical for me through the week, but it is a Saturday. I'm not sure if you all are aware. Name of the show probably should have given you some idea. Anyway, we've got Poblano playing some music for us right now, and Club 6 Scale seems it's in full effect. Louis Libetz is here. Louis, whichever. I'm still not sure which one that is. I got your Facebook message. I'm glad that I could be the devil on your shoulder and get you to order that Ghost EP from Target. Good for you, man. I wasn't going to get it, but it would have been the first Ghost record that I didn't get on vinyl, and that's a streak I'm not sure I want to end. Like the Ghost concert. I'm definitely not going to the Ghost show now, man. I put it off too long, and now the tickets that I want are like $1,000 each. And it's going to be a killer show. Actually thinking about going out to LA for it. Because they're filming a concert video there, I think. They're doing 2 dates, and that's usually a pretty good indicator. Because they want to get their coverage. You know what I mean? They want to get their coverage. They want to make sure that if they screw up on something, then they've got another take the next day. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a live video that comes out of that. F. Wellington is here. 14 Wellington. Good for you doing yard work. I did some yard work yesterday. It's a challenge, man, because I have a hill that has like a slope like that, and it's about 8 feet high. It's really, really a challenge to get that lawnmower pushed up there. Very, very, very challenging. Small yard. Small yard. Thank God. Brandy Woods here's here, babe. Brandy Woods, artist extraordinaire. Brandy, feel free at any time to drop your link to your art in the chats, because people need to be checking this stuff out. I've got a few of her pieces here that she's been kind enough to send to me over time, and I think I even did a commission with you once too. I should bring those in. I should take some photos of those and actually get them onto the show. I'll do that next week. Don't let me forget. CT603 is here. Always good to have a clone trooper in the chat. Hello, sir, from New Hampshire. Autumn Glading Shoes. Every time you pop up in the chats, my first thought is, oh, Autumn's here. And I get really excited. And then my eyes get to that third word, and then my hopes are crushed. My hopes and dreams are crushed. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. Crusher of my dreams. That's fine. Oh, I know what you mean about that, bro. I have not had any exercise in my life apart from mowing my yard and taking my dogs for their daily walk for going on 2 years now. That being said, I have dropped to my goal weight. So I've lost 45 pounds since in 18 months or so. 18 months. When I got my driver's license, I weighed 225. Yeah, so that's good. I'm feeling good about that, and I'm not feeling good about the way my jeans are hanging off of me now, though. Yeah, I don't have a full length mirror in this house. I'm vain, but not that vain. And I just went to get that coffee, and I caught my reflection in the glass of the door, and I was just like, oh my god, I need new jeans. It's awful. Anyway. Oh gosh. Oh, Mike Games is here. Hey Mike, what's up, dude? Good to hear from you. Autumn Glading Shoes is loving my hat. It's a gift from my sister. She picked it up in Scotland. Yeah, it's genuine Harris tweed. Look it up. That's a cool thing. It's actually, Harris tweed is actually protected by an act of parliament. Yeah, because it has to be made in a specific, in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland, a group of islands in Scotland. People actually make these hats in their homes, this tweed actually in their homes. I think the hats are actually made elsewhere, but the actual fabric is woven in a very specific area of Scotland, and that's protected by an act of Congress. You can't, act of Parliament, you cannot actually make this tweed, this style of tweed, outside of those islands. So that's kind of a neat thing. Louis had the exact same response that I did, so I'm not the only one. Thank you, Autumn Glading Shoes, for the gaslighting. Is that gaslighting? Yeah, Steve agrees. No, your sound's not out, dude. I just I tried to back up to the first track that was playing when I shuffled, but I backed up too far, so the music stopped playing entirely. I had to reshuffle. Now we got this very Tron, Daft Punk-esque sort of thing going on here by Brendan Moeller. It's called Mars Adventure. Cool track. I get this music from a website called Epidemic Sound, by the way. I should probably provide a link for it down below. It's a subscription-based service. You pay a monthly fee, and you can download and use however much of this music that you want on a YouTube channel. It's great. It's a great service. I dig it. Peter McKinnon uses it. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, the guys on Hot Ones, they use it. So yeah, it's a well-known service out there. AJ Agrusa is here. He brought his beard, one assumes. That could be an old photo. Never shave, dude. Never shave. Although I came close today. I screwed up when I was trimming, but I was able to fix it. Bad Wolf Media. Hey, Mike. I'm incredibly envious of that Aces High Eddie and Any Eddie, really. Good morning, all. Yeah, they've got quite a few figures. Just go to Big Bad Toy Store, I guess. That's 2 plugs for them. Work's not gonna be happy. Huge jump in the chats. TK421 is here. Chris, what's up, dude? Morning, everyone. Steve131 sends his regards, but can't make it this weekend, unfortunately, so I'm repping the Brits solo today. I'm sure we'll get 1 or 2 more in there. Chris Kaza's here. Hope you had a great birthday, bro. Good to see you. Linda's here as well. Hello, Linda. Like the Linda. She's like Madonna, or Cher. Only one name will do. That's all you need. That's it. Just Linda. Linda. Kumar is here from Malaysia. How's it going, Kumar? Good to see you. Oh, looks like Mike's got to go somewhere. Oh, who's playing tonight? I don't even know. You're heading to the amphitheater in Maryland Heights. You know, for Starbucks, this is great coffee. Ah, yeah. God with a small G, name that movie. Oh. Is that Thor? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait, or is it Avengers? I think it might be Avengers. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right. Do I get my geek card revoked today? Wouldn't be the first time. That thing's been through so many hands. I know you have Sylvie in the studio. It's really good, dudes. It's really, really a great figure. I didn't order it, so it's obviously not Star Wars. So yet, how long do you think it will be before Disney decides, you know, we need to have a Star Wars Marvel mashup somehow, in some way, with all this multiversal nonsense going on? Anything's possible. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the Sylvie figure is fantastic. If you get it, beware of the fabric, the plastic fabric that forms the arm length gloves on our hands. It overlaps the hands a little bit, and if you're not careful when you're pulling a hand off, you can legitimately yank that plastic, and it made me very nervous a time or two whenever I did that. So if you're getting that figure, just exercise caution, just kind of push it up as you're gripping the hands. The other thing that's very, very challenging is putting the hands with the spell effects on. Because of the positioning of the spell effects, it's hard to get a good grip on the hands. Can be done, you just have to be patient. So just beware of that, save you a little bit of future heartache down the line. Other than that, absolutely stunning figure, with or without the cape. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Am I earlier than usual? 9 o'clock is my usual. I usually try to start at 9 o'clock, my time. It's if I'm frequently late, it's because I'm late. Yeah. If I'm frequently later than that, it's because I'm late. That's what I meant to say. This coffee is going down really, really fast. I'm not sure that that's a good thing. Oh, I love this track. Cold War Games by Gabriel Lewis. Yeah, good chill tune. I like chill music. Listening to a lot of Tina Turner this week. That's a sad affair, right? And it's kind of topical too, because geek stuff, because she was in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, obviously, and she did that amazing track, We Don't Need Another Hero. I think there was another track from that record. I can't remember the title of it too. I think she won an award for that one, actually. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I hate to see Tina gone. I'm a big fan. I became a big fan of hers late because I didn't really enjoy most of her solo stuff throughout the 80s and 90s. Simply the Best is obviously a great track. But what I really came to appreciate in the past couple of years is her work with Ike and Tina Turner stuff. Great stuff, man. Dude, good God. I've been listening to a lot of that this week as I try to get over the fact that we've lost a rock goddess. Capital G. Give that one a capital G. And obviously there's a tie-in with Ghost here because you probably won't be able to see it, but the last track on the record is actually a cover of We Don't Need Another Hero. Cool, right? I love it. I love it that they covered it. I have to say that it's probably my least favorite track on the record because it just doesn't have her power. You know what I mean? Tina's she's got guts, man. She sings from her gut. And it's intense. So you lose some of that intensity. But they do a pretty good job overall. One thing this EP definitely has, I'm just going to go ahead and break it out while I'm talking about it. One thing this EP definitely has is some blistering guitar solos. Not sure who's doing the guitar work on this one. I know that on Impera, the most recent full-length record from them that was just dropped last year. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, on Impera, the guitar work was done by, I can't remember his name, but he's the guitar player for Opeth. It's an old metal band from the 90s. So look at all this. Isn't that fun? These are shots of the band live. Yeah, there's Papa Emeritus IV, formerly Cardinal Copia, in his Batwing getup. Totally an homage to Ozzy Osbourne there, as you can see. But for those of you not familiar with Ghost, the nameless ghouls these days are dressing up in some seriously sci-fi gear. These masks that they have now are just amazing, and I'm dying to get one made. Let's flip this over. I think that's probably where they shot the video for Jesus He Knows Me. That's right, they covered Jesus He Knows Me by Genesis on this one. We've got See No Evil, originally performed by Television, a band I've never heard of before this. We've got Jesus He Knows Me by Genesis. We've got Hanging Around, another cover originally performed by The Stranglers. That's a good track. I was just listening to that on my way back from Starbucks. Really, really good. And this, we already talked about the last track being We Don't Need Another Hero, but Phantom of the Opera, originally by Iron Maiden. Probably the best track I've heard played anywhere all year. And it's just such a note for note homage to the original. But the original was recorded back in the early 80s, maybe late 70s. I can't remember the release date. But the production value wasn't the same as the production value we have today. But because they paid such close attention to detail and they were so faithful in their reproduction of the original song, it just sounds so much better. I mean, obviously, the original lead singer's voice, all right, whatever. I mean, I dig Tobias Forge's voice. I think it's fine. And fine. Your voice is fine, Tobias. I'll get shit for that one. So here's the vinyl. This cool, smoky vinyl. Look at that. Bitchin'. It is not 180 gram vinyl. It is the standard old school thin vinyl. I dig that. I really do dig that. That just harkens to what Ghost Soul is all about. I mean, everything about them is, they're all about nostalgia in music. They're all about homages. They're all about just rock and roll at its roots. Anyway, so that's enough time spent on an EP. Are there a lot of vinyl collectors out there in the chats? How many of you out there actually listen to music on vinyl whenever you can? I have a collection of like almost 800. I blame it on the record store that was legitimately 3 blocks from my house when I lived in Ventura. Anyway, where are we at in the chats? Oh, is that coming this week? It is coming this week. Across the Spider-Verse is coming out this week, everybody. I completely lost track of the dates. And yeah, you bet, man. I'm going. Did you guys get tickets yet? I could be talked into going with you. Not to invite myself alone on date night, but whatever. I'll be your third wheel anytime. Allison Lee is here as well. We got both the Lees in the house. Hello, Allie. Good to see you. It is a gorgeous day. I'm resentful of the fact that I must do work. Yard work, mostly. I got to mow the front yard. Mowed the backyard last night, as I mentioned, but I still have to mow the front yard. And I could do some stuff for Sideshow today. Probably not going to clock in for it. I just got to get back on track, get back on schedule. Ran a little bit behind yesterday. Oh, that's nice. Did he really say that? Big Dog Pound is here, saying hi to everybody. Look at all those ats. It's amazing. F14 Wellington, thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, I wish I could say that it was hard work, but it legitimately was. I mean, you all see what I eat. I toyed with the idea that maybe I had like cancer or something, but no, I've just been controlling my intake, my caloric intake. That's just it. I portion control. It's all about portion control. And for a while there, I was losing like a pound a day, which I think we got all agree is amazing. Big Dog Pound, woo, woo, oh, oh. No? We got nothing? He usually howls when I howl. Oh well. Big Dog Pound is wishing the Force was with me. The Force is with me today, my dude, and I can't wait to get into this. But a little bit more chatting. What time is it? Only 20 after? Okay, cool. I'm doing all right. Dark Wolf Music Collectibles and More is here. Hey, Terry Smith, how are you today? I have a few questions. Are you excited for today's unboxing? Yeah, I just said it. Beat you to the punch. Which version of Batman over the years is your favorite? I still have to go with Dark Knight Returns. When that came out, I actually subscribed to it. DC actually sent me those books directly to my house. They didn't arrive in the best of shape, I have to say. They didn't take steps to protect them. But that changed Batman for me. That got me into collecting the Batman and detective comic books. Big time, for a long, long time there. I've kind of drifted away from Batman. I read Court of Owls and a few in that from that area. I got into Tom King's run and collected every issue, but still haven't read most of them. I think I read like the first couple trade paperbacks worth, and that's where I stopped. I also have the Catwoman series by him as well, and I'm looking forward to finally reading that. Club 6 scale needs to take a breather. There we go. Let's chill out a little bit there. A third question from Dark Wolf Music, Collectibles, and More. What do you think of the new Ahsoka show? Haven't seen it. Hotly anticipating, I think, is the word to use. I'm definitely freaking out about... I'm looking forward to August. Or is it September now? Did they move it back? It's August or September. I can't remember which one. But, yeah. Oh, and how is Piper? She's good. Hey, Piper. You good? She just had a treat, which makes her happy. She gets a dental bone today. It's dental bone day. They get one of those every other day. And she's going to be really excited when that happens. That's going to happen right after the live stream. They'll go outside and when they come back in. In fact, she's been so thin that I've turned off the limitations on treats. So she gets all the treats that she can eat. I mean, and she knows it too. It didn't take long for her to figure out, hey man, this is exciting. I like this. I like these treats. And it actually does help her eat food. It's like she gets a treat and then she'll go over and have a little bit of kibble. Her appetite's not great. Why is she so thin? That and, well, the cancer. Anyway. Beard is doing well and not shaved. Yeah. I think I'm doing fine on product. I don't do much with mine. Wash it a couple of times a week. Or on days that I get something caught in it. Yeah. Oh, Simo's here. Hey, dude. Good to see you, John. Phew, everything is fine now. I'm here. Good. All right, cool. We were worried. You have more coffee cups than I do. I'm just saying something. Love this mug. There we go. No lies detected. On a personal note, I finally got a medication for my ADHD. Yeah, so... Only been on it for 5 days, and it's not the usual. It's not the Ritalin Adderall thing. It's a new-ish medication that's allegedly I won't see the effects of it for a couple 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you all posted. I know you all are concerned. What's Linda got there? What are those? Those are some cool emojis. Should I do those emojis for members? You know what? I'm gonna do that this week. Straight up gonna do that this week. I'm going to kickstart the Posing Posse. Yes, there will be memberships available on this channel starting next week. I'm making that pact with you right now. And if I don't, then I'll do it the next week. Oh, yes, thank you, Keith. All right, I knew it was Marvel. At least I got in the right franchise. Is that enough for me to keep my geek card? You have to admit those movies all do kind of tend to blend together after you've been watching them for a while. So much binging. You know, last week I binged all of Loki and WandaVision in like 3 days. Ooh, wow. Talk about your eye strain. I'm gonna wind up wishing that I bought 2 venti coffees. If I send payment to Sideshow, can I go to your house and pick it up? Oh, maybe. I should have you guys over. I just bought a solo stove. Set up one of these nice cool nights before it gets too hot. We can fire up the pit and chill out and drink some whiskey and yeah, all that. Tom is here. Once again, I said it just like Paul. I'll do something about that, bro. I'll do something. I'll change it. Good to see you, man. It's always good to see somebody from the Bitter Brigade make an appearance here. And I think pretty much everybody here is with the Bitter Brigade. So I guess I just said it's good to see all of you, and it is. It's so good to see all of you. Kind of. So good to see your comments. Would be great to have a posing posse gathering. That might be the kind of thing that brings me back to a convention. The promise of meeting a lot of you. I'm just chugging this coffee. You on the hot ones would be very interesting and entertaining. I love to see Sean Evans trying to strike a pose with a figure after each hot sauce. Stop giving me ideas. Dude, I would love that. I would love that so much. First of all, I would love to see how Sean Evans does those deep dives into his subjects, into his interview subjects. Like, it's universal. Pretty much anybody that appears on his show just says, this is the best interview that I've ever had. And it's because he goes that extra mile. He does deep dives into people's backgrounds and just pulls out the most obscure bits of trivia and frames a question around that bit of trivia in a way that's just very interesting for the person to discuss. They get asked the same questions over and over and over again. Can you imagine what that has to be like? He has to be a breath of fresh air for them. Great stuff. Gary Ho is here. Got the Scarlet Witch and Sylvie, both stunning figures. Thank you for validating my my opinions of those things. Yeah, they're both really good. I was really struck by how much I like the Scarlet Witch. I've had all of them either for a video that I had to shoot, or I owned one at one point or another. I think the only one that I owned actually was the first one from Age of Ultron, because I was trying to get all the Age of Ultron figures. Failed miserably. Never got the Hulkbuster, so whatever. But yeah, clearly the WandaVision, Scarlet Witch, my clear favorite, very much so. It's also topical to your openings this morning. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, because right. We talked about that. There's quite a delay going on here. As soon as the writer's strike is over, I would guess Marvel Star Wars crossover. Okay, let's celebrate the ending of the strike in that fashion. Yeah. Michael Black, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the chats. I'm trying to remember if I've seen your name here before. If not, welcome. Should be like a prize for your first appearance or something like that. Paul has those cool sound effects that he does, but I'm not going to do that because way too much of this stream has been informed by Paul Sun-Hyun Lee. Phantomime is a killer EP, even though I only know 3 of the 5 originals. Yeah, I only knew 3 of the 5 as well. In previous cover EPs that they've done, I've actually gone out on my way to seek out those songs that I was unfamiliar with. There was one that I was never able to find an original version of. It's just so obscure that it's actually out of print. I feel like I'm too low in the framing. There we go. And now I'm probably too high. There we go. Yeah, everybody's agreeing. I'm guessing that I'm finally catching up to the chats where people are commenting about the look of the record. Is that right, Brandy Woods? I'm guessing so. For anyone who cares about such things, and if you don't, I'd appreciate it if you would. Ryan Chang is Ghost's tour photographer, so those live shots would be his. That's interesting. That's interesting. I had no idea who their tour photographer was, but he does great work, right? I've seen some of your Ghost shots. You've shared some of those with me. Bad Wolf Media, dudes, is on point. If you are not following his Instagram and you like rock and roll, you should, because he gets some killer photography. We met up at the show for I almost said Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, Black Label Society, Anthrax, and Exodus, and the stuff that he was shooting there was glorious work. Makes me wish that I'd actually taken a friend up on an offer to become a live show photographer, for lack of a better phrase. Yeah, that's, I'm struggling with that too right now, actually, AJ. I don't have a place to put my stereo right now. I need a drastic overhaul of my living room. There is technically a place to put one, but it's going to require a few things. I'd have to mount the TV to the wall. I would have to do all sorts of other things. So, yeah. Dude, I'm there. I bounce back and forth. It took me ages before I actually started referring to them as vinyl more often than records. Yeah, but I still, every now and then, slip. Commander Green is here. Another great Instagram account. Tune into that. I was going to watch... sudden rapid scrolling of the comments. I was going to watch, but I can't watch you open that Yoda. Why not? Why not? Because you have things to do, or because it will make you sad? Are people hotly looking after this? I don't pay attention to the aftermarket. I don't have any idea what most of my figures are worth. So is this something that people are really looking for now? Wow. Maybe I shouldn't open it. Mint in box. Yeah, right? Okay, everybody's saying hi to everybody. I wish I could get Dobby to howl at Big Dog Pound, man. That would be great. That would be great, but he's just not in the mood today. get in and go. This has a very Avengers-esque sort of a vibe to it. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I love Spider-Man. I've got 2 Spider-Man premium formats to my immediate right and up. The Amazing Spider-Man, where he's just bouncing over that bridge and, you know, just, yeah, that gravity-defying statue sculpted by Martin Canal. I actually watched him sculpting that. At Sideshow when I worked there. And to say that I was in awe is an understatement. Watching that man work on anything is impressive. But watching him work on that, knowing what it was going to look like, I was just like, what is this? I also have the black suit Spider-Man, where he's just looking all creepy and grotesquely muscular and just sitting on top of that big Gothic church-style pedestal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homage to Web of Spider-Man #1, I would say. Right? The cover of Web of Spider-Man #1? I think so. I still have that. Getting ready to sell my comics. I'm just gonna box them up in batches of 12 and just put them up in lots on eBay and see what I get. Let's see, is anybody else come in here? Finally catching up. Okay, Ahsoka is still slated for August. That's how far behind I am. I'm doing regular latency now so that we can, oh shit. Excuse me, folks. Sorry for the harsh language, but I just realized that I probably didn't include captions. I probably didn't turn on closed captions. I'll have to make a note of that and make sure that I do that next week. Excuse me. Yeah, Kumar mentioned Flash in his comment too, and yeah, I'm really, I made myself not watch that final trailer. I just don't want any more spoiled for me than it's already been spoiled. So I'm almost looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to Into the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse, sorry. Geek card revoked. Geek card revoked. Speaking of the Ahsoka show, and thank you for spelling it correctly. Another loss to the geek world with the passing of Ray Stevenson. Thank you for bringing that up. Very, very, very sad day. Gar Saxon himself has passed. Yeah, the Punisher. Volstagg the Voluminous. Yeah, so many great roles for Ray Stevenson over the years. Shocking, shocking death. Last I checked, they had not announced a cause of death. I'm really, really bugged about that. I'm really, really bugged about that. And I'm looking forward to seeing him one last time in Ahsoka, playing a mighty, one assumes mighty Sith Lord of some sort or another, dark side user, whatever you want to call him. But man, what a blow. I've been a fan of Ray since Rome. Like, who is this guy? He has a presence, right? Seriously. Great Punisher. He just had the look and he had the mass. He just had it dialed. I love seeing you guys chat here. I did not end up going to the Black Panther St. Louis Symphony Orchestra concert a couple weeks back. Since you guys weren't going, I was like, okay. But it would have been awesome. It would have been amazing. I love that soundtrack. You know what's happening right now. I'm struggling to remember a name. Yeah. The name of the composer. Sounds so Scandinavian. Terry's Ace Ventura Pet Detective. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. It's true. It's true. Posing Posse, where do we sign up for a membership? It will be right here. It will be right here. And probably in the midst of the next live stream. So I'll try to get all those ducks in a row. I've also, speaking of ducks in a row, I just realized that Gina B Collecting's prize is still sitting here. I have not shipped that out. Man, clearly that medication is not kicked in. Did someone say whiskey? That would be me. Yeah. Had a big whiskey binge a couple weeks ago. It's like, I can stay away from whiskey until something rare turns up. But what happened was, first I stumbled upon a bottle of Weller. And you know, I've got FOMO. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. And like the very next day, the shop owner was just like, you still looking for Blanton's? The answer to that question is always yes. So I got a bottle of Blanton's. It was delicious. Oh, I got a super chat. I got a super chat from Alex Aronowicz. Are you kidding me? Good to see you. Have you seen the new trailer for the Spider-Man 2 game? I have not, but I have it in my queue of things to watch. I got it. I got my notification for it while I was on my phone. But given the quality of the graphics that I was seeing in the first like 15 seconds of it, I wanted to watch that on my TV and not on my phone. I want to see it big, larger than life. If you could say that about my... I think my TV's 15 years old now. 1080p. Wasn't even top of the line back then. I've had to fix it myself, break it apart, put in some capacitors here and there, do some soldering over here. Just fixed it 3 times now, I think. And it's still chugging along. It's still got a great picture. In fact, I think the picture on this 1080p from Samsung that I have from 15 years ago looks better than some of the 4K ones that I'm seeing at places like Target and Walmart. Not that I would ever set foot in a Walmart. That's not true. That's not true. I skipped over... Did I? I'm sorry, man. You know why? I think it's because, you know, it's comments are highlighted when I haven't looked at them, but I think I used that as a test comment when I was trying to make sure that the live chat overlay was working. So apologies. I will say you got me excited whenever Over the Rainbow, my Scarlet Witch coming. Today going to get Miles Morales Spider-Man Whopper from Burger King. Yeah, I've heard about that. Somebody posted a photo of it. I can't remember who it was, but one of my Facebook friends, and I think it's somebody who we actually frequently see here in the chats, posted about that too, and it looks great. It looks great. Oh. There's an easy workaround for that. You have someone holding the wing for you. Yeah. Yeah. Or we can do posing by proxy and have Guy Klender on the show, and he can pose the figures. Mark Attack is here. Hey, Mark Attack. I'm not familiar with your name. Do we know each other? I like your Darth Maul avatar. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Huge jump in the chats. I'm having a hard time keeping up today. I guess I'm just talking too much. Maybe they could use plastic figures, and the challenge would be to not have it squirt out of your grasp. Yeah, that's a thing that could happen. We could do that. We could do that with some of those Black Series figures. Those are very, very posable. Because Yoda stabbed Commander Green. I'm sorry I didn't pick up on that, Harold. He did more than stab, dude. Yeah, run away, run away. Open that Yoda from the inside out. Okay, Yoda is highly sought after now. I think because of all the new Attack of the Clones releases and announcements. Yeah, I got on board I was able to grab I had it on the show. I was able to grab a Count Dooku from Guy in a trade. I think I traded him a figure and I gave him some money. Which figure was it? Oh, Patrol Trooper from Solo. I traded him a Patrol Trooper and some cash and got a General Grievous figure. Count Dooku. One of those assholes from the Separatists. Greetings from Guatemala. Hello, Jorge. Good to see you. Good to see you. Always good to see your face, man. Welcome. Welcome to the chats. I bought 2 of the Miles Morales from the first film. Did you really? So you could do multiple costumes? Variants? Changes? Yeah? Man, that's some dedication, Holmes. Pretty impressed. Okay, so I was right. But that was a great point, Steve. Good one, good one. Okay, time to go, Mike? I'm sure you're gone already, but in case you try to catch this on a rerun, it's good to have you here. Let's connect. Since the comments flew past, today is Point Fest. Oh my God! Wow. Yeah, none of those are acts that I need to see. I saw Coheed and Cambria open for Iron Maiden in LA a long time ago. Incubus, I've never been a fan of Incubus. And I don't even know Pretty Reckless. So yeah, I'll have to go see what the list is. Terry, on Monday when unboxing my Purge Trooper, left elbow snapped when I was posing it. No! I got a replacement coming. Ugh, why did Hot Toys do that piece on the blow like that? Like they did. On the elbow like they did. Did you try to go past 90? I specifically said in first look, don't go past 90. Yeah, that's too bad. Glad you got a replacement coming, though. I've been debating picking this up, Yoda up. Okay. We'll get to that here in a minute. Terry Smith, did you leave Sideshow Collectibles? No. No, I still work for them, but I don't. But I'm no longer a face of Sideshow. I just work behind the scenes, shooting and editing first look videos for them. That's legitimately all that I do. I have no idea what the future holds. There have been some changes at Sideshow and that department, and they're trying. They're exploring other avenues of videos right now. So we'll just see where things go. Rob Coacher's such an enabler. Keith Lee with a $2 super chat. Let's go get some John Wick music in Club 6 scale. I wish I could. You know what I can do is I can try to dig for some Club 6 scale or some John Wick style music, but there's no way that I get the rights. Allie, I saw your post that you were all psyched up to yeah. I saw your post that you were all psyched up for by John Wick to, was it in judo? Jiu-jitsu? What was it? Anyway. I lose track of all your workout routines, girl. I really do. Oh, we can monetize comments? Yeah. Is that where... I don't know how I missed Keith Lee's wow, that's a weird photo that you got for your avatar, Alex. I like it. Titus Pulo. That's right, Alex. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Ludwig Göransson. I'm sure it's not really pronounced that way. Ludwig Göransson is the composer whose name I was looking for. AJ Agrusa has the same philosophy as me. Yeah. I also bought a bottle of Larceny, which is actually really good for the price. Have you tried Larceny? It's a wheated bourbon. I do like wheated bourbons. Weller's the original wheated bourbon. Also a favorite of John Wick. I was delighted after I saw John Wick and saw that he was drinking the same bourbons I was. Very, very cool. Wait, what? Died? What? Are planning on getting the... Are you asking me if I'm planning on getting the WandaVision Scarlet Witch, or are you saying that you are? If you are, great. That's a good call. I am not, because it's Marvel, and Marvel's no longer in my wheelhouse of collecting. I have to rein some things in. I've got a house to pay for. I've got another house to pay for in California. Although that's taken care of by renters, but whatever. Yeah, I just got bills, dude. I got bills, and there's a lot of Star Wars figures coming down the pipe that I would like to have. So, had to focus, man. Like everybody else, I had to make changes. Yes, the new Spider-Man. Hey, Darth Batman is here. I think that's the first comment I've seen from you. It does look dope. From what I've seen, 15 seconds, but I will watch it after the show. Oh, you guys could get my live reaction. Maybe I can do one of those reaction videos. I don't get those, and yet at the same time, I occasionally watch some. Yeah, dude, I'm with you. I love the Spider-Man games. Oh, fun fact, I would never have played them. But Bossy Boss called me out because both Guy and I said during a live stream once that we had no exposure to the game, and we were doing a figure from it, and he was like, "You can't say that. So you need to get knowledgeable about that game." I was like, "So you want me to play it?" He said, "Well, I can't tell you to go buy a PlayStation, but you need to get knowledgeable about the game." So I went out and got a PlayStation 4 Pro for free, and because of an error on GameStop's part, and they still haven't come after me for it. Yeah, instantly smitten. Yeah, great game. If you haven't played it and you're at all a Spider-Man fan, then please do so. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I had no idea Point Fest was still a thing. Did you catch what I did with my entire DTOF? I pulled everything down and have Carnage fighting my 6 Spidey figures. Dude, that is impressive. No, I have not caught that. Is it on a YouTube video? Message me and give me a link, because I want to see that. That sounds awesome. No, I meant the elbow armor piece on the Purge Trooper, not the elbow itself. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Because of that elbow piece, the way it's situated, yeah, bend it past 90 degrees, bad idea. Bad idea. You can't force these things. You can't force them. Jiu-jitsu, there it is. Oh, that picture of one of great uncle on the Russian side. Is it really? Because he looks amazing. He looks amazing. Beskar Kid gets me. He gets me quite a bit. We share the same birthdays, January 7th. Did I? Wow. find that out from Facebook? That's not creepy at all. No, that's all right. That's fine. I don't care who knows my birthday. That's cool. Capricorn, represent. The Superstar Destroyer waitlist hanging over the Hot Toys community. I am really having my finger hanging over the P-order button for the Super Battle Droid. Yeah, I've ordered 2. And I'm really regretting not picking up the regular Geonosis Battle Droids because I have 3 of the Sideshow ones. I've got the two droid pack, and I also have the Commander, the Geonosis Battle Droid Commander. It's getting cold. And one of my collecting goals is to complete the lineup of Episode 2 figures. And I decided at the time that I could wait, that I could just go with the ones that I have from Sideshow, but now there's some serious upgrades in weathering technology, we'll say, that's happened since Sideshow did theirs, and I would really like everything to be on the same level. Yeah, that's hard, dude. It is hard. The struggle is very freaking real. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Great track. Great track. Some great covers of that, too. I'm getting messages like based around this chat. Yeah, people are messaging me about whiskey. Brandy's messaging me saying, "When did you commission something from me?" I paid you for something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a sketch that you did of one of the dogs, I think. Right? Dobby writing something. Or no, it was or did you just do that one for free? I commissioned you for something because I definitely remember Venmoing you some cash. All right. Anyway, moving right along. Okay, so let's unbox something. Oh yeah, I'm way behind. So might have to save something for next week, and I think that might be the Micro Galaxy Squadrons because I'm actually very anxious to get this open. And once again, as always, I'm opening from the bottom. I'm weird that way. Inappropriate joke just popped into my head. So here he is in the tray. It's up there, Ed. Obviously, I'm going to clear that comment off the screen. Obviously, this is based on the Aces High of the 7-inch vinyl, the single, originally released in 1983, 4, whenever Power Slave came out. Bad with dates. Bad with dates, bad with names. Oh, there's a piece of tape over the gun. That's good. That's good. It just, tape. Paul, if you're watching this later, you get me. So there's a revolver that he comes with. And then, see, this I didn't know. Oh, wow. Yeah. Got it cut. Cut without cutting. There we go. All right. So I think that's freedom. Be free, figure. Be free. The sound of clamshells crinkling. Okay, so what we have here, if you can see, is a full fabric flight suit. Nice little bit of weathering going on the sleeves and on the legs as well, I believe. Yeah, totally shredded. The vest is plastic, sculpted. Nice little details here. Thank you for saying it so I didn't have to. Oh, Alex, I miss you, man. I mean, not that we got to hang out that often, but the few times, just, oh man, seriously, I need some Alex love. Just remember. But look at how the paint looks on those eyes. the glow from deep set in the sockets, man. It just looks so cool. How close can I get it and still have it razor sharp? It plays so well with the light. Legitimately, I think I could have some good times doing some photography with this if I were so inclined. We've got, let's see. Got some slight articulation. Yeah, I can see the joints in there. This joint is not inspiring a lot of confidence. It feels really tight, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it. Yeah, we can get 90 degrees out of that joint. Oh, look, the head popped off already. There we go. Turn that music down. His right hand has the trigger finger. You don't have a swappable hand or anything like that. Man, this is just really. Man, these joints are making me nervous. Very nervous. They're double jointed, so they should be able. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting more of a bend out of them right now. Yeah, look at that. See? So that's better. Yeah, okay. You just have to get them loose. Good flex there. Kicks out to the side nicely. Yeah, okay. So you can do some cool poses with this. Now, this isn't me exploring my options as like alternatives to 6-scale because things are becoming unaffordable. Although that may take place. The economy's weird, dude. The economy's weird. All right, let's see. Oh, we got torso articulation. So he'll twist. Not a lot of extension or contraction. I think a lot of that has to do with the vest. But, yeah, I think I have an idea in mind for a quick pose. Oop. Hand popped out. Hand popped out again. Oh, and the wrist popped out. Jeez. Okay, this is interesting. The arm part of the gauntlet here. This is meant to be a single glove, right? Can't see because of my fat fingers. This is meant to be a single glove, but it's split right there so that you can work the joint, and it's planar. The point of articulation is only left to right, I think. Yeah, it's only left to right. So you can't move it up and down. You can't do this. You can only do this. And that's cool. But what they've done here is they've made it so that the peg on the hand has to pass through this hole in the glove, and then the hand is responsible for keeping the glove on the figure. Now, where you run into a problem is when you bend this arm too far, then it pushes the fabric down and forces that upper part of the gauntlet to push the hand off of the figure. So you just have to be careful when you're playing with that, is all. Let's see. I should probably have the oh yeah, let's do the fist bump action. Now the other issue that arises is because of the vest. When you turn the head, it makes it very difficult to get a really cool head tilt. Not impossible, just a bit of a challenge. It's a bit too much of a torso twist. Let's do an apple box. Out of the way, Yoda. Your turn will come. You wait your turn. There we go. We got foot articulation, that's cool. Sorry, I just want to get a little bit of a C shape going on. Does it rotate this way? Yeah, man. You get foot extension in every direction. And of course the foot rotates. So, moving that around. There we go. There's my Eddie figure. And I may... Let's see. I may opt to alter this. I think this is going to go up on the miscellaneous shelf over here. I'm going to have to make room somehow. Because the shelf over here that you guys can't see, and I need to do a booth tour at some point, I realize. But it's a pretty awesome shelf. It's just a cornucopia of everything. There's Transformers up there. There's Marvel stuff. There's Star Wars stuff. There's Predator stuff. There's Battlestar Galactica stuff. Star Wars. I just love mixing things up like that in a way that's also aesthetically appealing. It's just a mess of stuff, but it doesn't look like a mess. Anyway, so what am I missing in the chats? Nothing. That's cool. I sense a big jump coming. Yeah. I sense a big jump coming because I just went on and on and on for a long, long time there, and no new comments in the chats. Keith Lee's asking if everybody's going to watch some racing tomorrow. I am not. I'm doing Labor Day or Memorial Day stuff tomorrow. One of those days. All right, so that's open. Should we jump straight to R2? R2 was last week. Stop living in the past, Terry. So let's go straight on to Yoda. Break him out again. For those who are just joining us, unboxing and live posing this guy. This guy. And I don't think I've had him out of the box, but this will be the big reveal. If the plastic is still on him, then we know. Yep. Minty fresh. Never opened. I think I opened the box and took a look at him in the box and was like, okay, well, when the other figures come here, then I'll pose them. But yeah, this has literally been in my collection since it started shipping. Oop, I just knocked over Eddie. And just haven't had the opportunity to open it. I had the Empire Strikes Back Yoda at the same time that this one came in. I think I just didn't feel the need to have two Yodas on display, if I recall correctly. This coffee's making me thirsty. It is a diuretic. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this little base, little plastic cover for the base out of there. And here he is, everybody. Just do a slow pan up there. You can see everything that comes with this Yoda figure. It's everything you need. Those ball hand force effects. Should I do that? That's something that's unique to this figure. The base, as you can see, has a really nice Jedi Temple floor vibe going for it. And it's not focusing because it doesn't like that plastic. Actually, he's right here. Still flying. Yeah. Yeah. And I found out that you can actually kind of rotate him a little bit on the base so it looks like he's banking. That's kind of cool, right? Amber Racy's here. Hey, Amber. Awesome. Good to see you. Virtually. It's virtually good to virtually see you. All right. Yeah, okay. Maybe it'll focus better now. I'm trying to remember where my focus point is. Yeah, it's failing. There we go. Hello. It's too bad that, it's too bad. Oh, yeah, those ankle pegs are rough, man. When you get these small figures, I was just experiencing that with Eddie. I mean, those things are fragile enough in normal size characters. Normal size. That's sizest. Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so good. Even with the plastic on. Powerful you have become, Dooku. The dark side I sense in you. You could just hear him talk. That wasn't me. That was him. Oh my God. Oh, as always, the plastic is a challenge. Let's do a poll. Really quick. If I can do one really quick. Ask a question. There we go. So there you go, folks. Answer that question. We'll take votes. But if you guys think it would help to have me have the plastic already off the figures before we start streaming, Great. Or if this is part of the unboxing experience that you enjoy. Oh, Hugo. Yeah, here we go. Okay, if you're... I'm finally, somebody's calling me out about the shirt. I completely forgot that I'm wearing a new shirt, but, right? I love that shirt. For a variety of reasons, I love that shirt. Bought it from a place called House of Chingazos. So, yeah, if you're into that. I also got another one that just says El Viejo. If you know, you know. Okay. I might just have to cut this. Yeah. I might just have to cut these bags off because they've got them on there so damn tight that I can't even get my knife under the tape without worrying about scratching it. Yeah, feeling my pain, everybody? I know Paul is. It just makes me nervous. Oop. Totally caught Yoda between my thighs. Close one. Now this is delicate work because you can see here, like, look at that actual hair on that figure, right? I mean, it's not rooted, it's glued on there. And it does need a little bit of taming, but you have to pull the head off in order to get this plastic off of his neck. And you, so, okay, I think I found a way. Okay. Commander Green, I have avenged you. There's your nightmare fuel, everybody. Oh, there I go, laughing at my own jokes. I'm not laughing at my own jokes. I'm just laughing at the imagery. Okay, now you got to push this back down. It's a single ball jointed neck. Oh, it's very tight. It's like I'm petting him. Get that hair tamed down. Good Yoda. Nice Yoda. Good Yoda. Good Yoda. That's a good Yoda. Oh my God, tape. Okay, here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. What's our weakness? 6 scale men. I won't quit my day job. There we go. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Intact. Boom. I'm the expert. Who got that reference? Yeah, I am the expert. Oh shit. That's one way to do it. Just break the foot off. Just kidding, it's not a break. Yeah, bugger this plastic. Just shred it. Creating dead air plastic. It's never that bad, Brandy. It's never that bad. Yeah. I have medicine. I am super chill these days. Nothing ruffles my feathers. Except tape. That's not true. That's not true. I do feel the pressure, though. I just don't feel the anxiety that accompanies it. All right. See, I think this is the left foot. Yeah. That's on there. Good. Solid joints. Yeah, solid ball and socket joints on these feet, man. They're not overly tight, so you don't have to worry about pushing so hard when you're putting the feet back on that you break them. But they're not so loose that you have to concern yourself with them inadvertently falling off. So that's quality. Good God, he looks cool. Is there a place to hang his lightsaber from? Does not appear to be. Let's see. Magnets! Yeah! Oh, the thrill of discovery, everybody. That's fantastic. That is great, great news. I had no idea. You know why? I didn't read the instructions. Hi, Paul. Okay, speaking of Paul, let's clear that comment off. Yeah, you know, I actually, oh, dude, did you really do that? Seagull-related photos? That's amazing of you. That's amazing of you. If that exists in the wild, you have to let me see that, because that would be something to see. Okay. I'm kind of wanting to know... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I was questioning how they would go about getting the force lightning balls into his hands, but you have... Oh, those are... He has gripping feet. He has gripping feet. That's wicked. But you legitimately have... Apparently these are the hands you're looking for. No? Oh, wait, no. Are those hands? No, they're feet, because they've got the dew claw. Dew claw. Okay, which hands work on this? If this is actually... If the hands he comes with are the force lightning deflecting hands, then that's a real winner. It is. They are. Oh no, they won't stay. There we go. Okay, so we're doing force lightning for the first pose, and I may do a lightsaber pose later. And I may just have him bouncing around while I do sound effects, because I can do a passable Yoda voice. I think a lot of people can, to some extent or another. We've heard Paul doing it, right? Oh, is that why you were getting Paul vibes? Because of my Yoda voice? That would do it. Okay, Brandy Woods, I'm finally catching up to you. Okay. Ooh. Precipitous. That's the word of the day. Knocked off the force lightning already. Okay, so. Haha! The hat is most definitely back, Brendan Hassan. You didn't miss much. You missed me unboxing an Iron Maiden figure from NECA, NECA, whatever you want to call them. Oh God, I'm worried. I can't get this to come out. Okay, that's weird. That's in there tight. That lightsaber is. I honestly don't remember which direction he was facing when he was doing this, but I think I'm doing like a mirror image of it. Go grease lightning, do 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 do. Keep talking, you keep talking. Okay, I think this is here, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I got my hand switched. Yeah, I got my hand switched. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be so cool. Follow your wheel. Yeah. The plastic is creating ASMR. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so I want him looking down like he's... I almost said Emperor, like he's facing off with Dooku. All right, come on. Work with me here. There we go. Oh my God, yeah, that works great. All right. Joker J brings up a funny point. That Maiden Trooper statue, which I have not pre-ordered yet, is, first of all, freaking awesome. Oh, look how cool this looks. But yeah, I love that, and that's got my old chum Ricky Lovis written all over it. That's exactly what he would. That would be exactly something that he suggested. The robe is wired So you can futz with that. Oh, it's wired at the sleeves too. That's good. That's good. Just look at that. Yeah, because that would have looked freaking awful there. I've been called out for the lack of attention to detail that I pay to that detail. There we go. I think that's got it. Oh my god, look at how cool he looks. I'm gonna clear that comment off. Yeah, Yoda. Oh, yep, as usual, I go the wrong direction. That's just rad. I think I can get his arm up higher here. Just kind of have him lean into it a little bit. Yeah, because he's kind of shrugging. He was like, you know? And I don't know. I don't think there's a butterfly joint in there, so you can't do a lot in that regard. You just kind of have to fake it with arm positioning. Yeah, but I freaking love that. Right? That's awesome. Huh. Okay. Let's put him up here. I did the wrong pose. I should go get Dooku, right? Hang on. All right, just for a size reference here. Wow, yeah, Dooku's tall. Christopher Lee was a very big man. Yeah, you can pair him off. Powerful you have become, Dooku. The dark side I sense in you. That's the only quote I know. That's not true. Fought well you have, my young Padawan. Yeah, I cannot get this blade to come out of this lightsaber to save my life. I'm afraid that I'm going to break it. It's no bueno. Yeah, Joker, I'm right there with you most of the time, man. I've never been really one to implement lightning effects like ever. Whether it's on my Thor figures or my Emperor figure, which I don't have anymore, sadly, or my Dooku figure. I mean, I just not a big fan of them. But this, because of the engineering of it, the way that they've made this connection happen between Yoda and the balls of lightning. Yeah. Everybody was thinking it. 14 was just saying it. That's all. That's all. And legitimately, I know, not my best pose. I know. I'm aware. I'm totally aware. And I keep looking up at it on my shelf as I'm lying in bed, and I think to myself, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I can definitely do better. And maybe I'll leave this on the desk after this unboxing, just so I can do that, just so I can make the attempt to do better. Much to learn, you still have. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you, Beskar Kid. Just throw me some quotes, everybody. Throw me some Yoda quotes. I'll do Yoda impressions all day long until my voice gives out, because that's actually hard on your voice. Not sure if you knew. What's going on? I just got a notification on YouTube. Now would be a good time to insert ads. By the way, let's look at the poll. Oh, the no's have it. Okay, looks like 76% of the people say that I should not remove the plastic first. So that's it. Democracy in action, everybody. I do have a flickering torch in my hallway. It's actually a light bar, an LED light bar with an effect. But yeah, I just kind of like that hallway of the damned going on back there with the Mythosaur skull and the ghost thing. The ghost thing. I'm so articulate. So let's take these force balls off. And let's see, is this a lightsaber hand? It is a lightsaber hand. Will he do a double? He will. Why have I not opened this before? Why? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Okay. Now, here's the fun part. Is the stand is a flight stand. So guess what we're going to do? Yes, that's right. I'm going to do a flying lightsaber Yoda, leaping lightsaber Yoda. And when I get it done, I'm actually going to do the sound effects. Always with you what cannot be done. Hear you nothing that I say. That wasn't very good. That raspy Yoda voice is very difficult for me. Is it waitlisted? That's too bad. Yeah, I kind of would have liked to have gotten that. Maybe I did. I lose track of what I pre-order. And then I get a notification. I'm like, oh shit, I need money. Hey, Darko's back here. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to use. Okay. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. How was that? That one felt all right. All right. Feels like that's not all the way in. Oh my God, my mind's in the gutter today. First we got top-bottom jokes, and then we got... All right, yes. Yes, so let's get this up here. Rotate that. I'm actually doing the pose for the lightsaber before I put the lightsaber in his hand. Because I just want to make sure that I can actually do what I want to with it. Oh, wait, I was going to do the... Okay, yeah, because I was going to do a flying pose, but originally my intent was to have him just do that ready pose. Here, I'll just do it really quick. It won't take long. Twist that torso. Oh, the torso won't twist. You have to cheat it. Woo! Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Yeah, so that works, right? Oh, how would you know? There's a comment in the way. There we go. Just make him a little bit more stable there. And yeah. Just tweak it a little bit so that you can get... Because I think he had it straight up. Maybe not. But either way, it looks good. Right? Again, I'm having to force myself to think in reverse, and it's not always working. How's that hand look? Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's great. Why have I not had this out? I'm going to have so much fun with this. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. How was that? Victory. Victory, you say. Master Obi-Wan, not victory. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has... Oh, my voice is done. That's just too hard. That's just too hard, guys. Does he always strike with both hands? I'm trying to remember his fighting style. Oh, those are both... Okay. I think he always flips with his sword in both hands. Isn't that crazy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm done with Yoda quotes, guys. I can feel it in my voice, man. That's hard doing that. How does Frank Oz do it so much? Oh, that's too bad, because that would be a good one to do. Okay, so these are the flying feet, right, left. Okay. This takes a while, and I apologize. Thank you for your patience as we do this live posing of the Yoda 6-scale figure from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, my favorite prequel, and one of my top 5 favorite Star Wars movies. It's all about the clones, baby. Tight joints. The sockets are tight on these feet. Brandy, I'm going to disagree with you here. That's what she said. Jokes are funny when they're totally done out of context. Like, when they're just totally done out of context. I need to figure out where we are on this map. That's what she said. Because then it just makes the whole thing look stupid, right? Oh, man. Get on there, you! You can do it! Unless you can't. It's really, really tight. I might have to break out the hair dryer. Nope. Success. Kapla. It's like, you know, this is starting to feel like, oh shit, that should not have been that way. And yet it did. That's scary. Where was I? I'm starting to feel like that guy from Honest Trailers. You know, every time at the end of every video, he has to say, he has to do quotes. People send him like, say this, say that. Child support, I will not pay. Abandon Grogu, I will. That is not the right hand. Is that even a hand? I don't know, man. I'm just putting things on at random here. Okay, how many viewers am I losing while I take my time doing this? Fucking foot popped off. All right. First F-bomb of the show. I think. So, you know, drink. Think, don't drink. Why not do both? There we go. All right. This is not as easy as it looks, everyone. Not at all. Oh, messed up his hair. Yeah, that takes a little bit of focus, a little situational awareness, because you really don't want to because sometimes I'll use, like, I'll brace a finger up against a figure in a particular spot, like right here on the back of the head, and I'll use that, and I get in the habit of using that as a means of, you know, support when I'm trying to manipulate a joint, and then I'll wind up in the case of Yoda, I have to monitor myself and not let myself do that, because you might rip some hairs out. So if you plan to get this, or if you already have it, maybe you've already experienced that, and it's definitely something to consider when you're posing the figure. God, I hope I don't have to use a screwdriver on this, because once again, my screwdriver is back in the studio. Okay. I might. Yeah, I might. It's pretty loose. Do I have anything here? I mean, with all those free screwdrivers that you get with Hot Toys figures, you'd think that I'd have like 50 of them laying around, but I don't. So bear with me 1 second while I go grab mine. Don't even need the screwdriver, just need the bit. I think that one should do. Let's go pretty high on him, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do need this. I do need the driver. See? 'Twas necessary. 'Twas very necessary. All right. I'm actually sweating during this live stream, which means either I'm nervous or I turned the temperature up on the thermostat too much. Good God. Okay, I'm gonna stand and show off my tacos never broke my heart shirt. What else am I missing? Feet fingers. Yes, that's right. Feet fingers. Needs a bigger bit. Yeah, that'll do. Checking out comments. It's usually the guys who refuse to check a map routes for directions. That's generalizing, Randy. With you to the end. Is that a request for a Yoda voice? Yeah, that's on there nice and tightly now. Tightly? Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Oh yeah, Luis, you got fooled too, dude. You got fooled too, just like I did. That's not autumn glading. And we're here to the first time. Oh, Tommy K is out. That's too bad. That's too bad. All right, so where's my Yoda figure? There it is. And I'm going to try to get this head back a little bit more. All right. Here we go. Take advantage of those wires. That's a very triumphant tune that just played there. And around the waist we will go. Let's bend it. Get all bendy on me. Not that way, this way. Okay, just so you see the angle that I'm looking at here, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. There we go. Now, it might be better in this instance to actually not have both hands on the saber and have like the saber back with this hand and a force push hand out front. Right? I'm just gonna fine tune that robe a little bit. But yeah, I think, and I also think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see if I can do it while he's still on the stand. That's a risky maneuver under the best of circumstances. Kumar, thank you for confirming what I'd already feared. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Oh, geez. You know, the thing about Yoda is you can't tell which hand is the left hand and which hand is the right hand. There we go. Yeah. What happened there? That's funny, I had the hands backwards actually. The top hand should have been the bottom hand and vice versa. All right. Oh yeah, that's good. And then we're going to turn him. Oops. Hand popped off. Okay. Bring that back. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Right? And now imagine, because now they're on the same plane, but if I had a great Dooku pose going on with him actually in a deep stance or something, which wouldn't take too much effort with this guy. Yeah. I'd almost have to reverse. Yeah, like spin it, make it go this way. Hang on. Because we want to, because in any time that you're doing this, you're going to want to you're going to want to have the front of each figure facing. That's something that I've seen happen with companies when they're making companion statues. They make the statues so that when they're facing off with each other, you have to pick which character is going to have his back to the viewer, and that's something you should always try to avoid when you're trying to design companion pieces. Dooku is very, very challenging here. All right, let's see what I can do here. Get that, he's leaning in, that's good. And let's straighten this out. Oh, fuck. Did I just break it? Do you hear that pop? That was an uncomfortable pop. It's in there. It's in there good though. Okay. I think the joint was just really super tight. The pivot joint and the thigh was just super tight. And I think that I just yeah, I'm pretty sure that I just made it pop loose. Just lost a Yoda hand. Okay. All right. Moment of panic is over. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's drape that cape. Drape the cape. Drape the cape. Get that groin grabber support up so that it's actually grabbing the groin. And I think I got something here. Brandy Woods with the old people joke. Yeah, one sympathizes, right, Brandy? I mean that I sympathize. So that's good. Let's turn that head a little bit more so we got actual line of sight going on here. Turn that foot just to give him some more support. And slide everybody over. Boom. Yeah, there's a few things wrong with this. Unnatural bend of that arm being one of them. Yeah, with some futzing, I think this works. Oh yeah, as promised. The Yoda flipping noises. Yeah! Was that really loud? Probably. Yeah! Dogs are like, what the hell is going on? Sorry, Dobby. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's cool, right? This is definitely the all gray hair episode Joker. Yeah. Look at that. And Terry makes 3. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is where it's at. Dude, that pop was scary, man. And I'm still not convinced that I didn't break something in there. But it feels solid right now. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna last. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah. Keith Lee is asking, do you find it more challenging composing a smaller size figure? Definitely. Definitely. I mean, because it's like muscle memory for me with the normal 12-inch scale, roughly 12-inch scaled figures. But when you get somebody like a Jawa or Yoda or I don't know, the younger kids from Harry Potter, then yeah, it's a bit more challenging because any motion that you would do, you have to do it on a smaller scale. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a great reference, dude. I very much appreciate that. Black Hole is one of my favorite movies from my childhood, and I still love the soundtrack, even though it's the same song over and over and over again, pretty much. There's like 3 motifs, and they just repeat them. Get that out of your head. That needs to be like a photo. Yeah. Putting the separate in separatists. Yeah, I get that. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna end on that note. I don't have anything else episode 2 to display it with. I have a Kenobi, which is, you could actually, episode 2 Yoda is basically also episode 3 Yoda. So you could legitimately pair your Yoda figure with Kenobi and get away with it. I don't think there were any differences in costume. But yeah, if you wanted him on the ground and have them talking, or if you wanted him fighting, you know, it's your collection. You do what you want to with it. Let's turn this around so that you actually have a good look of Dooku. That's actually a pretty solid pose on him. I keep thinking I need to tweak it, but I'm like, no, that looks okay. Anyway, so there we go, guys. I'm going to call that a show. I know it's only been an hour and a half, and I usually go around 2 hours. Actually, I try to keep it under 2 hours, so I've actually met with some success there. You know, every time I walk by this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, I'm just like, ooh. Yeah, I mean, it looks so great, guys. And again, yeah, I know that I've been accused today of being the Grail hunter, but these have just been in my basement. As Brandon Wood says, in the archives. Yeah. No, he did not have ab crunch when he shot episode 2 and 3. He did not. And I just saw a great reel the other day in which Christopher Lee talks about having the stunt double, about how he has a history of doing swashbuckling roles, but he wasn't doing it for episode 2, which is that's a pretty awesome fight, dudes. It really, really was. I wish that we actually got to see the original fight between the Emperor and Kit Fisto and Mace Windu and oh god, what was it? Was it CC-10 that went toe to toe with the Emperor in the last? Yeah, because they originally shot it without Ian McDiarmid in the role, and they had a stunt person. They were going to superimpose Ian's face like they did with Dooku. Didn't happen, and instead we actually got, like, he legitimately had no training. Like they had no training for the choreography for him. They just kind of said, okay, do this, now do this, now do that. But the fight would have been amazing. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to leave you looking at these 3 figures and my stalkery mug peeking around there. And thanks everybody for joining me today and making my Saturday morning bright and shiny and fun and playful. I will see everybody next week, I hope. And until next time, be good to your plastic. Have a great weekend, everyone.